And I'm going to share a personal story with you guys. When I was in the US, I met a 6th grade amazing teacher, and she shared a project she worked with 2 students on. So this example, those 2 students wanted to do a futuristic recycling plant in their classroom, 6th grade. And one of the part of the project is to go to the Staten Island dumpster. This was physically nearly impossible, and it's smelly, as you can imagine. Imagine going to a dumpster in a way or another. It's very bad. So the teacher, instead of surrendering, she went and begged for the people who are responsible for that dumpster and asked them to do a VR tour with a camera across the school. She brought the videos back and put them as part of Google Expedition software. Now it's part of Google Culture, Arts and Culture. So those students completed their project, but they got inspired on a new journey. They said, we're not doing well as a humanity and human beings by throwing all this trash in this dumpster. So they went back and they wanted to turn the school into a green school. This is the #1 green school now in the state of New York. What does this mean to us? VR did not replace the teacher. VR helped the teacher help her students to go on a magic journey and pursue their passion. And this is how I try to think about AI, and I would like to think about AI. So let's talk about this technology, which is AI. On the magnitude of platform shifts, AI is moving faster by magnitude of thousands faster. And in terms of, if you think about the first personal computer, who used personal computer without internet? Okay. Go back and remember, what did you do with it? I remember Tetris. You played Tetris. And then when the internet came, what happened is that this same personal computer became more helpful by people communicating to each other. And to be very honest, I used to play a lot of games. It was Red Alert, I guess. It was kind of collaboration in a nice way. And then internet wasn't as useful before the mobile was connected to the internet and things exploded. And it became more useful in a way or another. If you want to think about it from numbers perspective, it took around 7 years for 50 million users to jump on the internet. With generative AI, it took 5 weeks for those 50 million students. It's huge. So the opportunity is there. Before talking about what's the impact on education of AI, at Google, I would like to share with you that we've been pushing the boundaries on AI in big ways. For example, it's not a secret that our search engine has been using AI. The second search engine in the world, which is YouTube, is also using AI to recommend YouTube videos to you. But I would like to share one story about healthcare. Some researchers called DeepMind. It's a Google team at Alphabet specialized with AI. They are doing amazing stuff. They started a research project, and they were able to forecast the changes in the protein structure at the atomic level. Now you're going to say, what does it mean to me as an educator? But as a human being, it definitely means a lot, because this means that we're going to have a new medicine that used to take years to research. We're going to have new solutions for a lot of problems, a lot of diseases within minutes. In fact, we have more than 1 million researchers using this tool. It's amazing. Now let's go back to education. This is a great project. What does it mean to education? It's a challenge. We need to train our students to be using this. We cannot train them the same way I was trained on Minecraft and Red Alert. So, in fact, by 2027, we're going to lose 83 million jobs. We're going to have 69 million jobs more. Again, the message is, it's a challenge of education. We did 2 steps back. We did 2 steps back at Google, and we did not give the generative AI that we have, which is called Gemini, to students. Back to the learning science principles, we said that if you give the answer to your student, you're not going to be a good educator in a way or another. Let's say your kid comes to you and tells you, what's 1 plus 1, mommy or daddy? If you say 2, that's not a good way of teaching. You should say, go learn this and then you tell me. And this is what Learn LM, which was announced last May with the collaboration of research institutions, and it's empowering all our Gemini. What's Gemini? It's our Gen AI that's integrated to all our technologies in education. It's an education AI. What's amazing for my team is that we give it to teachers, we train them a little bit, and then after 2 weeks, they come back with a new use case that inspires us. Imagine Einstein teaching a 5th grade student about relativity theory. This happened. Ronaldo explaining a math equation to his students or her students. This happened. A lot of use cases. I cannot go. It's a lot of use cases. However, I want to leave you with a video and with an ask. Who promises to fulfill that ask? You're gonna see the video. I hope it inspires you. See what you can do with it in the classroom, and talk to the person next to you before you leave and tell him, this is how I'm gonna use it. And then this is how innovation starts. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's do some tests. Tell me see something that makes sound. I see a speaker, which makes sound. What is that part of the speaker called? That is the tweeter. It produces high-frequency sounds. Give me a creative alliteration about these. Creative crayons color cheerfully. They certainly craft colorful creations. What does that part of the code do? This code defines encryption and decryption functions. It seems to use AESCBC encryption to encode and decode data based on a key and an initialization vector, IV. That's right. What neighborhood do you think I'm in? This appears to be the King's Cross area of London. It is known for its railway station and transportation connections. Do you remember where you saw my glasses? Yes, I do. Your glasses were on the desk near a red apple. What can I add here to make this system faster?
Adding a cache between the server and database could improve speed.
What does this remind you of?
Schrodinger's cat.
All right, give me a bear name for this duo.
Golden stripes.
Nice. Thanks, Gemini.